All right, here we are again. Woo! This is the Rumble 40 made by Fender. I'm sure this is made in China. So just keep that in mind when you're buying it, if you don't want to buy anything from China. But I didn't buy this from China. I bought it from a pawn shop, which is probably a step below what people consider China. But anyway. Upgraded to a Moskey. It's called I think it's the Sol918. It's got a reverb, delay, overdrive, and a distortion added to this. This was $54 online on Walmart.com. Different sellers have it for different prices, so I would recommend looking for, if this is something you wanted, look for it on there. I'm not making any money off of this video. I'm not selling these. I'm not an affiliate or anything like that. The nice thing is this does have a return and ascend loop. So if you are wanting to add, different kinds of effects in your loop, it's not something I normally do, but you can. I also added a Rowan. I think it's a Rowan, R-O-W-I-N noise gate. I basically kind of searched budget best noise gate, and this is one of the ones that came up. And here's the sound. I haven't added any gain or anything. This is kind of what I played the last time with this guitar, which is an Epiphone. I think I got this for 25 bucks at pawn shop. I've got that reverb on there, just giving a little more body. Here's without it. And with. So that's just with the reverb on. I'm going to try not to blow anyone out, and I'm going to go with the gain. So that's with the gain on. Take the reverb off, take the gain off, and just go with the delay here for a second. Add a little gain. So that's with that. All right, we're going to pause this for a second. We're going to switch guitars like we did the last time. All right, we're back. I'm doing the Firefly again, like I did in the last video. If you didn't see the last video, This actually has a Seymour Duncan 59 in the bridge. And I do want to readily admit that the first guitar I played, which is that Epiphone, it is not the greatest sounding, but it is cheap. And the whole point of this video really is to show you that you don't need to spend a fortune. You don't need to watch a million YouTube guys try to sell you a bunch of different new guitars, new amps, and stuff like that. You can have, I say, a pretty good amp on a budget. So this is what it sounds like with the Firefly. Get a little reverb on there. Gonna go ahead and add the overdrive here. Got enough dirt there. Let's go with this last one. I'm going to bring down the distortion. Hopefully this doesn't blow anyone out, so I'll go with the lower volume here. Crank up the drive a little bit more. Kind of have to bring up the threshold on the noise gate when you have this much gain. We're going to go So anyway, the whole point of the video is not to really sell you on this amp, because you don't need to buy this amp. You might want to buy a different kind of guitar amp at a different place. The point is that you can actually get yourself a pretty good sounding rig for dirt cheap. The amp was $100 out the door at a pawn shop. The pedal was $54 with tax. It was probably $60. That was shipped. The other pedal, the noise gate, I think was $29. I think. And I already have the power supply for a pedal board, an extra one that I probably paid, I'm going to guess it was under 20 bucks. So you really don't need to spend a lot of money on gear. Now, if that's your thing and you want to find some expensive gear, more power to you. But I watch a lot of YouTube because I like guitars and I like amps and stuff. But I realized, I would see the next guitar come out, and a budget guitar, because I'm not going to spend $1,000 on a guitar. And then I'd be like, ooh, I want that guitar. Generally, though, if I wait long enough, the desire for that guitar will go away, and another new guitar will come out, and I'll be like, oh, I want that guitar. But anyway, the point is, you don't need the latest and greatest. You don't need a brand new amp. You don't need a brand new pedal board. You don't need all that stuff. What I would suggest that you need is, you do need a guitar that stays in tune. I spent, I think it was $99 on the pickup. So this guitar stays in tune. Pickup sounds great. I didn't upgrade anything else. The tuners are the same. This guitar, I think, was 220 shipped. I wish they had more of these on the Firefly thing, but I think I've seen it one more time since they put it out. But anyway, you can hit up pawn shops, garage sales, Craigslist or whatever, and you can find some really good gear. And I would definitely recommend, like I said, you want to find something that's going to stay in tune. You're going to want to find an amp when you try it out that is not just constantly feeding back. You want to twist your knobs, make sure that it's not scratchy. If you're not a tech kind of person, it could be a sign of a bigger problem. Sometimes if you just use, there's this little air cans, and you can blow a bunch of junk out with the air can. But if you're not familiar with trying to fix something like that, if it's a bigger problem, then you probably want to stay away from it. But you can find some really cool gear, really cheap, and I definitely recommend that you do, if you're not going to be taking, to life on the road or something like that. So anyway, take care. God bless. This video has gone way too long.